Hello, hello, and welcome once again. J76NY here, and we are back with our Union forces in the historic battle series. We are up to Chickamauga. Just finished that in Shelby Foote's second book, so we are going to play it out here. Chickamauga started on September 18th, 1863. It was just south of Chattanooga, part of the Tullahoma campaign of Rosecrans against Bragg, kind of an ongoing thing that was going pretty good for the Union up until this battle. He had managed to beat him at Stones River, Murfreesboro, and pretty much everywhere else. The Union is outnumbered in this battle. Rosecrans is in the lead of the Union with Bragg for the Confederates. Underneath us, we're going to have George H. Thomas, the soon-to-be Rock of Chickamauga, but we're going to see if we can keep him from having to be in that position. Alexander McCook, Thomas Crittenden, Gordon Granger, and Robert Mitchell. Underneath Bragg, we have Leonidas Polk, D.H. Hill, Simon Buckner Sr., William H.T. Walker, John Bell Hood, and Nathan Bedford Forrest. Not entirely sure why they didn't include Longstreet in this. He was there. He did get there, I think, at either the end of the first day or somewhere in the middle. It was a Confederate tactical victory. The forces under Rosecrans, I think it was, from what I get from reading about it, it was mostly due to miscommunication either from Rosecrans down the line or on site. The Union thought they had a hole in their line, which didn't actually exist, so they moved units around to fill that hole and created a hole, which the next day when Longstreet made his push, that's what he found, was a big hole in the Union line. They capitalized on that mistake and sent the Union Army with Rosecrans out in front in a wild, panicked retreat all the way back to Chattanooga, with the exception of Thomas, who stood and fought before he finally pulled back himself. So I'll scroll through this slow, so if you want to read it, you can. Still kind of wondering why they don't list Longstreet here. I mean, we've got Hood, but Longstreet was on loan from the Army of Virginia, freshly off getting whooped in Gettysburg. Now, after the battle, both of these commanders fell into wild disreputation with the powers to be in Washington and Richmond. Bragg and Rosecrans both tried to throw everybody under the bus except himself. Bragg was eventually removed, as was Rosecrans. Thomas got command of the army. So we are going to fight this our own way and hopefully prevent the Union defeat that happened in reality. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the Battle of Chickamauga. From General William Rosecrans to General Ambrose E. Burnside. Major General Burnside. The enemy, reinforced by Johnson and Longstreet from Virginia, doubtless intend us all the mischief in their power. It is of the utmost importance that you close down this way to cover our left flank. He absolutely did not do. We are massed in Chickamauga Valley from 15 to 20 miles south of Chattanooga. The enemy's main force at Lafayette, and there on towards Dalton and Ringgold. You may wish to turn our left. We want all the help we can get promptly. Our army will stop the pursuit of Bragg and instead concentrate. It is a matter of life and death to withdraw as a single body to Chattanooga. We have had luck so far as Negley's skirmishers and Crittenden's narrow escape to Lee and Gordon's Mill testify. Preparations must be made in anticipation of the rebel attack. Their numbers could exceed that of ours. I'm not certain, or I am most certain, that Bragg will try to turn our left. Generals Thomas and McCook are to move north on Lafayette Road at once. All right. So it looks like they have a whole lot more than we do at this point. Yes, they do. By about 2 to 1. Okay, so Thomas is 18 hours expected to arrive from Pond Springs, with McCook following 32 hours, also from Pond Springs. And then Mitchell's cavalry be here in 72 hours. Okay. So, Lee and Gordon's Mills, we hold quite a bit. We hold Alexander Bridge, Reed's Bridge, Jay's Mill, but with what? A cavalry brigade? Here's Forrest and his cavalry division out here. Oh, we got another cavalry brigade right here. Looks like we got some artillery too. 18th Indiana with 4 guns, 3-inch ordnance rifles. Okay. And then we've got the bulk of what we have now under Crittenden, 11,363 men guarding Lee and Gordon's Mill and crossings there, with most of their force right here ready to go. What kind of terrain are we looking at here? Looks like we got a decent ridge line right here. Along with some pretty big hills back there. I think that's that's the Missionary Ridge. A hell of a ridge line. Another one up over here. Wait, that is... what do we have? That's on the other side of the creek here. Horseshoe Ridge. Well, this is less than ideal. All right. So I'm not even going to bother to try and hold any of these crossings. Honestly, I do not think I could do it. What I can do is fall everyone back and wait for everyone else to show up, so I have a fighting chance here. So you are Reserve Corps. There is a decent bridge that we could set up on here. They'd have to cross through down here to get to us. So if we can concentrate somewhere in this area, and concentrate our forces here, we could probably hold out until the rest of our army shows up. Relation to them. Whoops. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pull the Reserve Corps set them up down here. I'm going to pull our cav back. Right there. Want you? I'll have them set up here. We'll get them into cover and position a little better once we get these guns back too. Have you set up right there. All right, Crittenden is going to come up here. And once again, I'll put them into a better position once go ahead and play. All right, it is playing there. I'll put them into a better position once they actually get there. I'm assuming we're going to have some time before we actually come across the Confederates. But I think in the meantime, they're going to probably take just about all of the objectives, which I'm okay with for now. But I'm not going to try and do anything with 2-to-1 disadvantage. So we are going to defend our position. It's going to be a position that I choose to defend. As our couriers ride off to the other side of the map. To deliver their orders. All right, so we are coming up on the end of day number 1. They've moved across the bridge. They're just starting now in the south, but they've moved into take the objectives here. Forrest is still on the other side of the river with his cavalry. So I've brought my force from up here kind of in the woods down a little bit so we can possibly engage them before the end of day 1, but they don't really seem interested in moving on my position. So We're just going to kind of wait and see what happens here. I moved my artillery out to give them a little better line of sight. They are moving more forces north, so may have to come out a little bit to meet them. A little bit further than what we were. But it's almost the end of day number 1, so I'm assuming that there's going to be some form of redeployment. Get you facing that way and dismounted. Have your I don't want you that far forward. Put you on the other side of this creek. It's getting pretty dark. Do have it moving at 5 times the speed here. They got artillery moving up this road. Might not be a bad idea to have this guy over here in the woods. I think they just spotted us. States' Rights Gist leaving the charge. Yes, that was his actual name. States' Rights Gist. Very interesting name. I have to pull them down off this hill. That's the line of sight they have. Up. Should be okay right there. Then grab this brigade. Bring them out on the opposite side of this creek here. Our Cav's not the only one doing the fighting. Has a big mass right there. Might not even have line of sight over where they are. Bring them up. Get up on these fences for now. Our batteries coming down as well. See if there's any actual engagement before the end of the first day here. We can bring our cavalry brigade around and hit them in the rear with the cavalry, that artillery battalion there. Well, they are now coming across with Forrest. That could be a problem. Have you get up on the ridge line here. Anytime you want to end the day there, game, I'm okay with that. All right, dismount. Got a detachment coming out. Oh, it's turned to attack the enemy. Yeah, they're going to get their artillery into position pretty quick here. Let's give him the order to halt so we can bring him down. Got 2 detachments now. Send out some skirmishers from this brigade. You come over here. We're eventually going to have to turn to face forest. By then, I'm hoping that it's the next day and Thomas is here. Like they're just standing out of range, taking 14 casualties so far. All right, they got the order to halt, or maybe they didn't. We're starting to come across here. Here comes Forrest. A good thing. Turn. Right now they're opening up on him. It's tempting to start moving these guys forward. We could. We do hold the high ground over here. But we're going to have to worry about Forrest at some point. They're starting to come at me. Oh, you're down in a little gully. That was a bad place to put him. How about you? Should be able to fire on him from here. Right, these guys are firing. Kind of. There we go. End of day. Troops resupplied. Deployment. Please tell me we have Quartermaster's morning report. Thomas is an hour out. Cook is 15 hours out still. Okay. think I'm just gonna grab everybody. Whoops. Pull them all back so I can redeploy them. My skirmisher's still hanging out in the middle of the field. Doesn't look like it. All right. Our reserve corps. Put them here like this. That was our artillery site. Non-existent. There we go. Oh, here's a detachment. Yeah. Let's find your parent company here. Book. Call in your skirmishers. We got our cav. Get you. I'm gonna put these guys on either side of this battery of 3-pounders. That. Woods Division. Have you here. Get you right on the fence line there. Guns, you got good line of sight. Palmer's division. I have you set up here. I'll get you out on the fence. Well, the artillery right in the middle. And then we'll have you up here. Got good cover. Artillery can't see anything though. Get you up. Still can't see anything. Up on the end. Still can't see anything. Put you up on this hill. Man. We have to do something different with our artillery. Get them all up on the fence. Kind of have you in the middle. Have our artillery over here. Can you see? Really? There you go. Good line of sight there. All right, Crittenden. Put you down here. Rosecrans will hang out. If they had the Widow Glen, I don't see it. No, he was pretty far behind the line. Maybe want to pull these guys back, actually. Van Cleef's division. Have them this covering yeah, let's pull them back. Find a good spot for our artillery that they can actually see. Isn't there apparently. There. There. Can't tell me that our infantry has better line of sight than. Guess that's okay. Not the best. Better than. Oh. Oh. He put you up on the hill? You not? I guess that's the best we're gonna hope for, right there. Okay. Rosecrans, let's put you right down in the middle there. Still not liking it because of this gap here. But we've only got an hour until Thomas arrives. Let's hit the play to see what they how they redeploy. Okay, well they pulled back some. They've still got Thomas arrives and Law. Hood's division troops have been spotted joining the battles. It's not good. Here's Thomas way down here, coming from the south. I'm gonna hold tight down here. Guys, for some reason, are right in the middle of the. I don't think they wanted to deploy there. They just kind of forgot about. But they're leaving. That means anything. They're leaving. Now we have to attack. Not how this is going to play out, guys. First Brigade. Let Thomas get all his guys on the field here. 14 hours, so it'll be 9 o'clock at night before Book arrives. Now they are coming out to meet us. I'm going to get Thomas up into position, see what they do in the meantime. And get back to you when something happens here. Okay, so they have started coming up against us here in the center. I'm really, really, really trying to resist the urge to do something rash, like charge them out into the open here. We've got good cover for all of our units, but our units are taking artillery fire, so but we're also giving it in return. Thomas is here, minus Negley. My concern is that these guys hit me on my right before Thomas gets up. He's still pretty far down. They're coming up the road, hopefully on their way up. Maybe they could take this objective as they pass by. That would kind of work for me. We've got more troops that are coming up this way. Most of them are coming down the Brotherton Road. We've got a few brigades that are heading up Reed's Bridge Road. and I've ordered this reserve corps to come out like this. If they start making a move on our left, they should be able to handle that. Our two cavalry brigades are still kind of standing in the middle here. He lost his line of sight, probably because my cavalry's in his way. Have you come up a little bit. Let's put you up right here. Whoops. Right here. Problem with smaller brigades, so I can't really throw out any skirmishers at them. We're taking losses in our artillery. Looks like they're just outside of our range here. Now they're starting to move down this way. What I was afraid of. Actually have you shift like this. And we're going to bring you up a little bit. Oh, wow. About to have a whole corps come down on her. That's Forrest for you, though. He's crazy. Shoot him. He's right there. Alright. I don't know why you're turned. Fighting's it's in full swing now. We can break Armstrong's brigade, we can bring him up a little bit. Juice shifted. Guys didn't move down as far as I'd like. Still got a be mindful of them, but I mean, now the main fighting's right here in the center. Bring it down. We could shift them to face this Reed's Bridge Road force if we need to, which probably will. Did we push that one cavalry brigade back? I don't see him. Probably pulled back on his own. Dick is losing men. Ruff is losing men. Probably from this 3rd Brigade. Let's have you send out skirmishers. Then 1st Brigade's going to do the same. I want you to come in on that battalion there. Let's get you up a little bit. We need to start committing some of our forces to this fight. Bring up the Lightning Brigade. First Brigade. Ruff was wounded in action, and his men broke. Wow, they took a lot of losses. I'm going to switch you to counter battery fire. Counter battery fire for you as well. Can't see them. Bring them out a little bit. Most of Cruft's losses were due to this artillery battalion right here. The detachments aren't doing what I want them to. Bring 1st Brigade down. I just want that battalion out of the way. They don't know what to do. gonna have you stay here just in case. They're not coming up the Reeds Bridge Road. They're going through the woods. That battalion's going nuts. Alright, well, you can fire on them. I want you to charge them. Oh my. They're all up in our face over here. Beatty was wounded. See if we can rally them. They did take a pretty major blow there. Gonna have you come over and assist. You're about to fall too. Alright, let's have you not do that. Alright, turn to face them, seeing you're outflanked. Can't bring too many guys over this way. Keep pushing up on their artillery. This detachment's not doing what I want at all. Bring you down in support. Our right just completely collapsed. Oh, here's Thomas. Barnes was wounded. Oh, this isn't going good at all. Really? May need to start falling back more. Cavalry rampaging through our rear. They don't even have line of sight up there. Percent to 6.5%. Let's have you send out skirmishers and you as well. Alright, your detachments are going to take care of this artillery that's back here before they can cause too many problems. Looks like we did a good job there. Yeah, these guys are gonna have to fall back. They're just running right through me with their cav. Guys are about to break. Alright, General, fall back. We're not doing bad up here. For now. Alright, we broke them. Move you down here. We're gonna move you. Let's have you come out like this. And then bring you up over here. They're falling back. Let's have them fall back as well. They're determined, but doesn't really mean too much. Skirmishers are still moving out. Let's have you... have you come up like this. Then Brannon... move you up like this. Have you come up over here. Gonna get you up over here. Get Crittenden back a little bit before he gets killed. Make 3rd Brigade fall back. Back up over here. Start the fallback orders. Did we break this one brigade yet? Nope. Fall back this way. We held them off for a little bit. Thomas doing down here? It's a lot of guns. Right now they're starting to move into position. These guys haven't started falling back yet, I don't think. Rally. Low on ammo. Yeah, not good. Oh, we lost a brigade over here. We got charged by fucking Forest. Or Pegram. Forest, yeah, Forest Corps. This isn't going very good at all. As long as our skirmishers keep this battery busy. Now the fight's starting in the southern end of the field here. Thomas is going to turn into the rock sooner than he expected. Well, I sent someone out to get those guns, I guess. Whittling them down, but it's probably not going to be good enough. 22%. Wow, we've lost 7,000 to their 4,000 already? Jesus. Second Brigade. No time to move you into position like that. Just attack. Have you come over here. Lost Rossville Road. Not a surprise. How's our forces up here doing? They getting out? Not really. Ranger. still got a detachment out there. Walter Whitaker is broken. Have you turned to face? Oh, shit. You know where you're going. Wow, we lost a lot of men. I don't see how we can win this. Skirmishers are doing a number on this artillery. Be good if we could break that artillery and then bring our skirmishers back. Negley is 17 hours. Cook is 10 hours. I don't know if we're going to be able to hold on to for the next batch to arrive, though. Not looking good for us. Still fighting, but guns. These guys are not wavering at all. Advance you a little bit. Well, they're still coming at us over here. Panicked. Don't run through the line. Can I give you guys orders to fall back? With your 3-inch ordnance. Fall back. Behind the line. Try not to get killed on your way. There, broke a cavalry unit. Another one's coming in right behind him. Our guns are gone. And we're going to bring you up a little bit. I know I just told you to fall back, but... I want you to come back up. No, don't charge him. Oh, fuck. Might as well. Why not? Get you in support. Now it's a major defeat. Almost 30%. How we doing down here? Wow. Way down here. Got a big hole in our line here. Canister to the face, this brigade. He's starting to waver. Rally, boys, rally. Let's have your division commander rally. First Thomas. Rally. Oh, they're... I'm gonna pull them back even further. Just give a corps-wide order to pull back. They charged us. They charged our infantry brigade. And there we go. So we can retreat. That was crazy. Major defeat. Holy shit. I got my ass kicked. Well, let's pull back, I guess. Might as well. Pull back. Have the whole army do this. Only got... Yeah, everyone's breaking now. That was bad. Yep. Well, let's speed this along here. No need to delay the inevitable. Force is still charging into us over here. Wait. Let's see what the final numbers are. 7,426 out of 41,000, which we didn't have all 41,000. They lost 5,787 out of 47,000. We lost 2/3 of our guns. So, major defeat. Good job, Braxton Bragg. So that was the Battle of Chickamauga. I think that's one of the first ones that I've actually lost in this series right now. That's a fitting picture. Okay. So next we're going to be going to Florida to Lusty, or Ocean Pond. It's going to be a smaller battle. Looked ahead in the book, and I'm probably about 100 pages out from this battle, so sometime in the next week or so, we will be fighting it. We're going to be fighting with Truman Seymour, Barton, Joseph Hawley, James Montgomery, and Guy Henry. We're going to be up against Joseph Finnegan, Alfred Colquitt, George Harrison. Colquitt's the only one I've ever actually heard of. Truman Seymour, maybe, but that'll be our next historic battle. If you like the Battle of Chickamauga, hit the like button. If you have any thoughts, put those in the comment section below. If you want to join us in Florida, this is the last battle in Book 2. I will be adding Book 3 to my reading queue. So then we'll make our way through the remaining 4 battles of the Civil War on Grand Tactician, the Civil War, if you don't want to miss that. Or the upcoming Whiskey and Lemons series. Hit the subscribe. And we'll see you in Florida. J76NY saying thank you very much for watching and have yourself a very good day.